Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with some more Empire Total War. So this is going to be a big episode for us because we've got two major battles potentially that will take place during this episode. Let me show you in just a second. I'm kind of scanning to remember where I was because it's been a few days. So the first being this one right here, John Sullivan's army of mostly Minutemen, but there's some cavalry, some artillery, and some skirmishers. Oh, more cavalry and artillery there. Will be attacking Montreal. We will probably engage in a siege, and then force them to come to us.
Sir.
So we'll just sit there and wait it out for as long as they're willing to let us. And then the other battle is going to be this group against this army here. So it'll be Nathaniel Green and his army of quite a few cavalry, decent amount of Minutemen. I was going to say militia, some artillery, and some skirmishers, and then Tobin Davis's army of mostly Minutemen against Timothy Gosling's army. They're a pretty well balanced army. They've got a fair amount of cavalry, some irregulars, some line infantry, and two different types of artillery. They've got the howitzer and the 12-pounder. The 12-pounder we'll need to look out for because it's got a little bit better range than our howitzers do. So positioning will be key in that battle. Let's do this first. So we are going to embark on a siege here. And, ooh, they don't think we have a very good chance. I beg to differ. I think I can win that battle, but we will make them come to us, and that will turn it further in our favor. The other thing we need to do is move Tobin Davis a little bit closer, and then we're going to fight this one right now. So he should reinforce. He is very good. They don't seem to think we can win this one. I am convinced that we can. So let's go ahead and auto save, or quick save. And then we have a battle to fight here. Definitely a little bit in their favor. They outnumber us slightly, only slightly, by about 50 men roughly. However, we do have reinforcements. Their troops are a little bit, what's the word? A little bit tougher, I guess. They have, you know, line infantry where we have Minutemen, which are technically militia. The Minutemen are just a little bit less accurate, but they're actually better in melee attacking, but not so good melee defense. We have a decent amount of cavalry. However, like, these guys are basically non-factors. And then a few of our units have ranked up to like veteran status, so we'll see how this goes. I am confident in our ability to win this. Okay, so let's take a quick survey of the battlefield here. Lots of hills and rough terrain over here. Unfortunately, the slope kind of works to our detriment here. I think I'd rather fight them out in the open. So maybe I'll set up my lines over here. We can use this hill to give us a better vantage point for our artillery, I guess. Let's set up like here. I think that'll work just fine. Cool. It's kind of funny how they just sit there facing the wrong way. Right then, so let's grab the Minutemen and we'll form a line. We'll spread them pretty thin here. How much thinner can we go? Maybe not that thin. That's fine, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start a little bit further over. Okay, there we go. Now we have two sets of light infantry here, so I'm going to put them in the trees, and they're going to fire out from the trees. And then, how do I want to handle this? I think the cavalry might be best suited over here. They should be fairly well hidden right there. These ones, these two, are going to basically withdraw right away. And the general is going to hang back right here. So let's see. I think that's everybody. Let's form a group here. That's going to be 1. These guys will be 2. That'll be 3. And the artillery will be 4. Okay, so that is everybody, with the exception of those 2. Let's go ahead and end our deployment. I don't care about that. Reinforcements are on their way. They're coming in from this flank. Okay. Let's let them slowly work their way onto the map. These guys are going to withdraw. Now, assuming they come right at our main force, we can use these trees to our advantage, because we will be able to march our reinforcements along the tree line here and use this hill as cover, and we can march right up onto their flank, assuming they engage us head on. Now, whether or not they're that dumb, I couldn't say. No, we don't want to do that. We want you guys like here. Come on. I don't remember how many units we had. I think it was like 6. Could be wrong though. I'm going to speed this up just a touch. No, don't do that. I don't know how I selected them on accident. Okay. I must have caught them in that square or something. Let's keep moving up. We'll go back to regular speed. They look like they're pretty happy behind that hill. I don't think their artillery can see us though. Yeah, they can't. Unfortunately, what does our range look like? So if they were to put the which one was it? Yeah, I think that 12-pounder. If they put the 12-pounder up on this hill, they would have pretty easy shot at us with no ability on our part to retaliate. So that's, if I were them, that's what I would do. But I am not them, so we'll see what they decide. Let's see. I'm gonna grab all of these guys and turn them into a group as well. Who is that? Is that the group that retreated? It might have been. If they get killed, I'm gonna be really upset if they got killed. The whole reason I withdrew them is so that that unit didn't get destroyed and we didn't have to retrain it. But if they just walked right into combat and got themselves killed, then oh well. Okay. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna sit here? Interesting. They're firing into the trees. It looks like they're gonna form a line along this tree line. What are they firing at? I can't tell, to be honest. They really don't have I mean, they're obviously firing indirectly, but I can't tell what they're trying to hit. I imagine they're pointed over here. So what I need to do is get into these trees, like right there. Yeah, so they're just going to keep hitting this spot right here. Because they can't fire quite over that hill at the angle they want to. You know what? It doesn't look like they're willing to attack. So I'm going to pause here and we're going to change things up a bit. Unlimber that. Let's grab our Minutemen. And our Minutemen are going to take up positions right at the base of this hill. Maybe a little bit further this way. And then you guys are going to join them right about there. Let's see, the cavalry are going to need to move. Actually, the cavalry are probably fine. Yeah, that's good enough for me. The artillery are going to need to move up behind them. And I could get into a lot of trouble if they decide to attack me here. But I'm going to try to get the cavalry just up the hill and set them up really quickly as we advance with our troops, because that will put our artillery in range and completely subdue their longer range artillery. Or at least I hope. And then with these guys, we are going to form up over here. I need to kind of rearrange their lines, but we're going to basically try to attack them on this front and this front, and hopefully just overwhelm them. It doesn't seem like they know what to do. They seem pretty content to just sit there, and I hope that's what they decide to stick with. Okay, so these guys should be moving out fairly quickly. I'll probably speed up time here, just so we can keep things moving. Got one little guy running around. Their artillery is still shooting at me and not hitting. Let's be careful that we don't walk into range. I think right there is probably safer. Yeah, I think we'll be fine there. The light infantry are advancing. Oh, we need to pause. They are coming right at us. I don't know that... I mean, okay, so light cavalry and mounted tribal auxiliaries. What's their... No, we can't see their stats. Honestly, I'm not super concerned about that. If they want to attack this mass in the forest, I think we'll be fine. So let's get back to regular play speed. Oh wow, they almost took some friendly fire there. I should probably like counter charge. I don't know if that'll work in my favor or not. Let's see. Yeah, they're starting to charge. Let's see. We did decent damage to them. Yeah, they're already broken. Okay, so that worked in our favor. Now they don't have any cavalry. Well, as soon as this wraps up, which it will fairly shortly. Yeah, not very smart on their part, but I was kind of hoping for that. So they're done. They are most likely done. We'll see if they come back. They might. How are we doing down here? They're marching into position. Basically, we're going to come up on this ridge really quickly. Uh-oh. Might need to double time it here. Get them into defilade here. 'Cause they shouldn't be able to hit me unless they move. Wait, what's happening here? You guys aren't supposed to be moving. No, get back, get back, get back. Okay, that was bad. I think, yeah, it was because I told them to target. Ooh, that hurt. I told them to target that one unit, so they chased. That kind of tipped my hand there, unfortunately. Now they know what I'm up to. But that does open up this flank. Where are those artillery? They haven't moved. Why haven't they moved? It's a little bit frustrating. Are they going to reform their lines? They are moving around quite a bit. Yeah, they don't have anything on me right now. Let's see, you guys. Why don't you move like right here? And then what do we got here? I'm gonna pause just to kind of take stock. So 4 Minutemen, a line infantry, and a skirmisher. So let's grab these guys. And I'm going to have them sort of form a line there. Let that kind of happen, and then I'm going to throw them on that end. So basically, I would like to just get them into range and engage them. Who do I have selected right now? Those look like they were, but they weren't. So I'd like to engage these guys, kill off as many as I can. Fortunately, they're not going to be able to do a whole lot to me until the last second. And that should draw them into combat this way. And then we'll immediately run over the hill with these guys. They're taking their sweet time, and there's not a whole lot I can do to... Oh, okay, I guess I can tell them to double time it. Alright, so... let's hike right... Whoa, what's going on there? Okay, so this line is all screwed up. I'm gonna have them... Oh, are they... No, they're just moving slightly. Okay, let's do that. Oh, they do have some other artillery, but we'll be fine. Yeah, the howitzer's back there putting some shots on us. You know what? You guys would be a lot better served coming from this side now. Okay. Yeah, they should be just in range. Cool. So they're taking some pretty heavy damage there. Cavalry is... let's see, they were 3. They're going to move here and then back around this way. I'm going to reform these guys again. No, I don't want to do that. No, what? Shit. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Oh, they got kicked out. That's what happened. Yeah, sure, do that. Okay, and then I need to pause because they're gonna shuffle their lines. So what I need to do is swing you guys around to here, take all these Minutemen. Should be all of them. Nope. And we're gonna crest this hill. Like that. And let's see, you two. I need to kind of slow-mo this for a second so I can see what's happening. There we go. We're going to fall in right there. Cavalry's going to wrap around. You guys are going to sit right on this peak and hopefully rain hell on the enemy. Actually, you know what? Right there is a better spot. And I think that does it. I think that's everybody. So let's get this back to going. Sorry about that. Someone felt the need to slam the door in my house for some reason. You guys aren't moving. That's bad. You should be moving. They're going to set their cavalry up right there. So we're going to unload on them. And we're going to just rip into this flank right now, which is pretty much exactly what I was hoping for. Because they decided to turn and meet this army. So you guys need to move a little bit faster, or this is going to be a little bit bad for us. Let's see, I need you guys like that. No, don't do that. Do that. A little bit further forward. There we go. They should be getting annihilated right now. They aren't quite, because our lines are too thick, too deep, not too thick. You guys need to move faster. You guys need to move faster. We've got some cavalry running around behind us. We're gonna go deal with that. Not a big deal. Should be trading fire at this point. They're broken. They should break shortly. These guys aren't in range, so they're worthless. Okay, they're almost in position. Now, this group can actually move up. I need them more like that. Wait, what are you doing? No, don't do that. Fill in here. Okay, whatever you're doing, don't do it. Whatever you guys are doing, start moving here. Okay, the general's gonna chill right here because we don't want him dying. Those guys are gonna move up. Unlimber the horses. Okay, cavalry needs to move faster. We're gonna try to come in and flank them from here now. And I should probably have these Minutemen start advancing. Because they are in the trees, I just don't know where. So we're gonna start, marching toward them. Close in on them. I'd prefer to keep them a little bit separate. You three can go ahead and... No, that's way too close. There we go. That's better. Now, we're just going to try to encircle them, basically. Okay, and you should be firing at will. Oh, we got a couple sitting there. That's going to hurt for these guys, but... Oh, looks like the Minutemen took the brunt of it. Marched in way too close, but what are you going to do? You guys need to move faster. That's what needs to happen here. Okay, cavalry. Come in here. The artillery's not really doing anything, is it? Fire at them. Let's see, they're broken. We're starting to encircle them. Actually, you know what? You guys hold your fire. Yeah, we're just going to deal with them with this. Actually, shoot. You guys, go handle that. So we got one dealing with them, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, we caught them on the move. That's pretty much the best way to hit somebody. Didn't take as many losses on that charge as I would have expected, so that worked out too. Let's see, the artillery's done. Go deal with them. They're broken. Still got quite a few left though. Oh, they're not broken anymore. Come on.
Quick, close in.
I'd like to get native musketmen auxiliaries, but I read that the United States can't. Only European factions who get settlements in the Americas can do it. Unfortunately, the United States is not one of those factions because it's not European. So, bummer. It would have been cool to, like, I don't know. I mean, it's too late now, but it would have been cool to, like, ally with the Iroquois and have them join our ranks. Do some, like, non-historical playthrough, but we're already going pretty non-historical with our conquering of Canada, so there's that at least. Taking some more losses. I might have to merge some of my cavalry units together or something, because we just keep taking heavy losses, but what are you going to do? We'll speed this up, and that should be the end of it. So that encirclement actually worked pretty well. I think... No, you guys actually didn't take any losses. They took the brunt of it right there. Oh, I meant to hit in battle. Whoops. Okay, so once again, Nathaniel Green is victorious. We lost 180 compared to their 534. We've got 1,000 left. They've got just under, well, 180 left. Yeah, I mean, that worked out pretty well. Couldn't have asked for a much better battle. Okay, so the British decided to march off this way. Can't quite get there, unfortunately, so they might get some raiding done. I need these guys to pursue that army now. Still got the siege going there. And I think... Whoa, that jumped pretty quick. I think that's going to do it for this turn, because we do not have enough gold to really do anything else. So, yeah. Basically, what we're going to do is crush these two armies, you know, walking around in our territory. Hopefully we can successfully siege Montreal. Our next target after that would be Quebec. I don't know what we're going to do from there. I suppose we could just continue conquering Canada. I don't know how effective that'll be, just because of how spread out things are. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of marching to get from here to out there and to out here, and that leaves our mainland pretty exposed as we do it. Plus, you know, we're gonna be paying quite a bit to do it. So I don't know how cost effective that'll be, but I would be somewhat interested in conquering all of Canada. So yeah, let's go ahead and end our turn, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so a little bit of a problem here. The enemy that we just defeated decided to march off to Maine and siege it. And they decided to assault it. So we have a defense here. We're going to try to defend it. Probably not going to be very successful. So they might take Maine. We are very close by, so we should be able to take it right back. But the plan here is to just inflict as many losses as possible. I'm gonna save really quickly. And yeah, so we're just gonna hopefully kill as many of these guys as we can. They'll probably, well, I can virtually guarantee they're gonna end up winning. But the numbers are actually closer than you would expect. It's 120 versus 162. So they do have, you know, the advantage as far as troops are concerned and numbers are concerned. But I think we'll be able to maybe take out, probably not their artillery, but if we could kill their general and his bodyguard, or, you know, some of these, I would be pretty happy. Okay, so time to deploy. How do we want to do this? We could set up in the farmhouse. However, it's in plain sight of their artillery. Probably not the best course of action there. Unfortunately, there aren't really any decent cover spots. So let's see, where are we? We're over here. Where do we want to set up? Like there's places with walls. Where was it? Yeah, like this, but they're all facing the wrong direction. We could try to like set up here, I guess. But they might just be able to take the city. So I don't know how that works. I don't remember how it works in this game. Unfortunately, yeah, I mean, I think setting up behind a wall is probably our best plan. Unless we can just kind of like funnel them through the streets. Like maybe setting up here. Yeah, that's probably not very good. Something like this might be, that's pretty dangerous right there. I'm thinking, okay, I can't go there because it's out of our deployment. But I'm thinking if we can hold like this spot maybe, and just like have one facing that way, one facing that way, we might be able to pull this off. Or probably not pull it off, but at least we can inflict some pretty heavy damage. Okay, they're going to deploy over there. So that changes my plan slightly. Let's set up like so. And then over here, I'm going to set up like this. I might spread them out a little bit more. I think 3 deep is usually enough. Anything more than that, I don't think you fire as efficiently. But yeah, we just want to use the buildings as cover from artillery. Because that's the one advantage that they have. That and obviously the cavalry, but the cavalry can be dealt with pretty easily. So here they come. We also need to... Oh, those are Rogers Rangers. Those aren't just any Rangers. We need to force them to come to us and fight in close quarters. Otherwise, the Rangers will just tear us apart. So I'd like to try to bait them into, you know, coming in here. Once they turn the corner, we'll open up whichever side they pick. I mean, if they're smart, they'll do like a pincer. If not, whichever side they pick, we'll send the other one over to help out. But yeah, we're fairly safe right here. I'd like to, I mean, if we can, I'd like to use like guerrilla tactics here. See how well they work in this game. Fire, retreat, because there's plenty of cover to run behind. It's just a matter of, you know, doing it quickly enough. I do like the character models on these guys. Although for a militia, they're awfully well uniformed. And they all have the same color coats, which I don't know how accurate that would be. Okay, so what are they going to do? Looks like they're going to send... Yeah, they're going to do some kind of pincer here. They're going to send these two that way, these Rangers that way. So yeah, I mean, that's what I would have done. Although we do need to be cautious here. I'm going to move these guys back just a bit because I don't want them, you know, shooting at me right there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they've got line of sight. We might. Are we going to take some shots here? Yeah? Okay, cool. And we got 1 kill already. I might need to fall back a bit. Yeah, let's do that. You guys, I need you to retreat over here. Yeah, so they're going to have to come around this corner now. Wait. No, you guys go right there. Wait, no, they're going to come around this corner. Huh. What are they going to do? They got to move. There it is. Fire, fire, fire. I mean, if they want to fight like this, that's fine. Only half of their guys can shoot at me. Okay, they are moving around kind of weird. I'm going to take advantage of that. And we're still giving them the business here. Don't want to get caught in melee because they're going to win. We're just firing too slow, that's all. Come on, start shooting, start shooting. The hit and run tactics would work pretty well if not for the fact that it takes them so long to figure out what the hell to do. Okay, they're gonna get caught up in melee, so I'm gonna get them out of there. We're gonna fall back to here. Taken a few losses, but not too many. And this episode is running ridiculously long, but... Oh, they broke. They didn't take that many losses, though. I guess that's what you get with melee or not melee, militia troops. They are going to come around this way, I think. So hopefully we can give them a volley in the face. I was trying to get these guys set up over here so I couldn't get flanked. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that though, unless they gather themselves. Don't think that's gonna happen though. Come on, rally for me. No, not gonna rally. Whatever, we'll just get this over with. Yeah, we're not going to win that, but take as many as we can with us. Oh, they did rally. Okay. Well, why'd you rally all the way over there? I'm going to set them up like here. Actually, we're not doing too bad there. I think because we have them outnumbered, it actually worked in our favor. Get these guys back in the fight. I really need them like right here. Oh, did we start to break? Yeah, we're starting to break. If I could funnel them through that, that would be fantastic. Come on, faster. Oh yeah, they're gonna walk right through it. It's gonna be perfect. Nope, don't do that. Keep moving, keep moving. They're down to 19 there, 17 on the irregulars. Fire, fire, fire. Come on. How long does it take you to pick a target? Jesus. They still haven't fired a single shot. Okay, let's not get caught in melee this time. And we're gonna get caught up a little bit. Who died? My, well, it's not a general. My commander died. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of it. Oh well. I mean, we dealt out some pretty heavy losses. So, I mean, whatever. Okay, so only 37 losses. This is a little bit higher, well, a lot higher than it should be because we lost the units when the city was taken, but they didn't kill that many. We still had about 70 men left. So they only killed about 50 of ours to 37 of theirs. But yeah, at least we dealt some losses to them. I don't think we killed any of the cavalry, unfortunately. But I think we're going to have to end the episode here, because we've been going on way too long. So we will pick back up when our turn begins, unless they decide to attack us or something once more. But yeah, I expect to pick back up in the next turn, I guess. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit. And I will see you guys back here for the next part of our Empire Total War Let's Play.